This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about, man. When you rocking with the best, you don't settle for the rest. When you rocking with the big fish, you don't settle for crawfish. When you're rocking with the big fish, you don't got time to settle for crawfish. Crawfish are bottom feeders in the ocean. They're not meant to be eaten by the human being or the human species. I like crawfish. A lot of people like crawfish. It tastes good. But guess what? It's not good for you. And guess what? It basically gives you more, or it gives the appearance that it's more than what it truly is. But big fish, anything bigger than a crawfish, a la cod, tuna, salmon, these things, they're good for you. Errol the True Spence is the big fish. Terence Crawford is the crawfish. It's really that simple. You guys saw this last Saturday in the Mean Machine fight. I told you guys, man. He knows the sport. Bringing you that what? That heat and that fire. And keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. And keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. And like the Tibetan master that I am, I apply what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes, folks. I told you guys. When you're on the path of consistency and authenticity, then you're on the path of realness. Pandering narratives have a ceiling cap. Once they hit the ceiling, they got to come tumbling down. Let me say it again. Once they hit the ceiling, they got to come tumbling down, folks. It's really that simple. And see, you had a bunch of panderers out there trying to give you this false impression that Terence Crawford can hang in the square circle with Errol the True Spence. Errol Spence is too big, he's too durable, and he's built too for tough. The stuff that Errol the True Spence did to Mikey Garcia, this man ran his rabbit ass to the zone. Matchroom Sports. You know why? Because he got the life beaten out of him and he ran out of his PBC contract. Errol the True Spence revealed him as what? Nothing but a Uber, Lyft, and hold up. Hey, taxi, Tijuana cab driver fighter. Hey, taxi. He beat that man up. It was worse than a KO or TKO stoppage. Terence Crawford, I told you guys, he has 3 deficiencies. Hit me, I'm going to hit you back. Hit me, I'm going to hit you back. Hit me, I'm going to hit you back. He's too much of a dog for his own kind. In life, there's such a thing called moderation. Everything has to have moderation. You can't do nothing in excess. Even so-called things that are supposedly good for you, they can't be done in excess. Everything has to have a balance. So when Terence Crawford does the hit me, I'm going to hit you back, Errol the True Spence will nullify that with technical punching placement. Because Errol the True Spence knows how to place his punches. And he throws everything with mean intentions. Those same punches that Mean Machine threw, which was technical punching placement, he did it at a very juvenile level. Now, could you imagine if that's Errol the True Spence that's throwing that same punch? Bud ain't lasting. Now y'all understand why Bud said, I don't need Keith Thurman. I don't need Sean Porter. I don't need Danny Garcia. I don't need your Dennis Ugas. So basically, you don't want to be tested. You don't want no real litmus test. You don't want to be pushed in what we call the true upper echelon of the welterweight division. But you're going to sit there and let Errol the True Spence do all the heavyweight lifting. Kell Brook, Sean Porter. Listen, man. That Terence Crawford that you guys saw, if it was Sean Porter that fought Errol the True Spence, he would have whooped up Terence Crawford. Would have KO'd his ass. I told you guys, stop comparing Terence Crawford to Floyd Mayweather. Timothy Knothead, a.k.a. Bullethead Ass Bradley. Let me say it again. Timothy Knothead, a.k.a. Bullethead Ass Bradley, is a joke. Like Errol the True Spence said, he's a coon. He can't help himself. Uncle Tom Coon, motherfucker. Because the truth of the fact of the matter is this. How you going to sit here and say that Terence Crawford is a Floyd Mayweather? Floyd Mayweather don't get hit up like that. Floyd Mayweather against Mean Machine? You seriously think Mean Machine would have been able to touch the greatest defensive wizard in boxing? Just put Errol the True Spence against Mean Machine. How do you think that performance was going to go? Mean Machine would have got stopped. This is the stuff that I'm trying to tell you guys, man. That's why I call him That's why I call him Bud Light. Because he's too light in the caboose. Let me say it again. He's too light in the caboose. He tries to go into throwing punches in between punches, Guess what? Errol the Truth Spence going to use tactical aggression. He's going to move laterally on him. That's what Mean Machine did at a very juvenile level. And it was effective. He nullified those punches in between punches. Terence Crawford was supposed to be the guy to outbox Mean Machine, and Mean Machine was outboxing him. Let me say it again, because this needs to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me and hear me well. Terence Crawford was supposed to outbox Mean Machine, and Mean Machine was outboxing him at a very juvenile level. Terence Crawford got exposed. I told you guys, man. That's why when you had these fake-ass Errol the Truth Spence fans that ran over to Terence Crawford and said, oh, Errol the Truth Spence ain't everything that I thought that he was. We call these people turncoats. They've already revealed themselves. You can't come back on the Errol the Truth Spence side now. Can't do that because you've revealed yourself. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. When you on a pandering narrative, which is already on a shaky ground, once the narrative has been exposed and it hits the ceiling, guess what? It has to come tumbling down. He knows his sport, and Errol the Truth Spence were going to always have their days. You know why? Because he is the truth in the ring, and I'm the truth teller on YouTube. Let me say it again. He's the truth in the ring, and I'm the truth teller on YouTube. It's really that simple, folks. So I knew I was always standing on the right side of history. Now you guys understand the legend of AKA the Big Fish, man down strap season. I don't ever want to hear about Terence Crawford ever again. Because like I told you guys, he is Raoul in the Fist of the North Star. Errol the Truth Spence is Kenshiro. When Errol the Truth Spence goes into the transmigration of fist called body snatching work, he's going to put Raoul on bended knee. Because Terence Crawford going to try to do that switch hitting style, and Errol the Truth Spence going to punish his ass with body shots. I'm telling you guys, man, don't ever in your life compare these two fighters. And after that performance, Errol the Truth Spence probably like, you know what? Let me get this motherfucker in the ring right now so that I can expose him and put him on Jump Street. And you know what the boxing fans are going to do? Like I said they will do. They're going to say Bud was too Bud Light in the caboose. It's really that simple, folks. This is Enos' Sport. Checking out.